after that 0-0 at home to Gangwon on Saturday. They keep an unchanged team. 23-year-old keeper Kim Dong-hwa starts again, making only his second appearance of the season. Maybe another clean sheet on the cards for him. It's a young forward line, 2 under-22s, An Hyuk-ju and Kim Yun-ho. They don't have many goals in the team. Top scorer Shin Chang-moo still out of the squad. Do have a surprising fact in common. Neither have won in their last 3 games, and Seoul make 5 changes as they seek to bounce back from defeat at Jeju over the last weekend of action. Che Jun wears the captain's armband, with Kim Jin-soo dropping to the bench, replaced by Park Soo-il at left back. In the middle, Hwang Do-yoon and Lee Seung-mo come in for Havoye Babic and 18-year-old Son Jung-bum. Also out among the subs, we see Song Min-gyu and Cho Young-woo out, Anderson and top scorer Patrick Klimala in. So Gwangju playing in yellow, Seoul travelling in white with the black stripes. Ha Sung-eun, they do have some experience in that Gwangju team. A lot of youth, but think of players like Ha Sung-eun and Ju Se-jong in there. Oh, it's just skimmed wide. Lee Seung-mo firing. Suddenly came loose in a first real effort for Seoul. Get themselves into a lead, get a bit comfortable as much as possible, and then think about the weekend. But here is Kwon Sung-yoon for Gwangju, a reminder that they can play inside Seoul's half. Kwon Sung-yoon, formerly of Seoul. Flag was up, a very late whistle for offside. Works on balance, strikes the crossbar, or was it Leonardo Ruiz actually? Either way, a fantastic effort. And we've seen a couple of those now from Seoul. A shot emerging from very little, scrappy moments. Anderson went down. Leonardo Ruiz finding a shot through a crowded box. Excellent strike under the circumstances. Basically fired it in between 2 Gwangju players. One goal would change it all. Jong-seung Won now. Crosses in. Ruiz can't get there in the air. Still in the box though, Park Soo-il. Hwang Do-yoon backwards. Juan Antonio Ross, it's scooped up and behind, I think, for a corner, unless the keeper's kept that in. Corner is signalled. Park Soo-il back out to Jong-seung Won. Left-footed cross. Lee Seung-mo heads it down for Klimala, and then it's well wide from Park Soo-il. We saw Lee Seung-mo play the role of provider, accuracy in danger areas. Maybe borderline offside, not given. Gu Sung-yoon as Jong-seung Won won the ball. Anderson. Still Anderson, it's a good run. Forces the save. They've got to test this young keeper, making second appearance of the season. They've got to work those efforts. It's just a little bit skiddy out there, and strike the ball off the surface. Could do something. Anderson picks up the pass. Jong-seung Won. Now Seoul with a header, but Lee Seung-mo's steered it well over. Hwang Do-yoon. Another speculative effort for Seoul, and again I think San Young-yu's gone down there. It's offside 5 minutes before half-time. Chejun to Gwangju. The cross floated to Anderson! And it's wrong side of the post. Gwangju with a rare chance to have a look at Seoul's goal. Kwon Sung-yoon. And it's chipped up by Jung Ji-hoon. Comfortably claimed by Gu Sung-yoon. A wall of yellow. Amala peeling away. Lee Seung-mo! And Seoul again left wondering what might have been. Ruiz has just drifted into an offside position there. But there is half-time. And Gwangju go in with something to protect. Seoul frustrated. Second half will start in a few minutes. As we are, Gwangju 0, Seoul 0. Seoul scored 5 goals against Gwangju at home. Gwangju conceded a rather incredible 29 goals. Push Leonardo Ruiz into a more central option. He's got only a couple of goals this year, but one of them was in their last game against Jeju. Oh, it's a decent effort from Babbage, just off the bench. Rifled that wide, nearly caught Gwangju cold. Ross, Chechu, and Song Min-kyu, the header across. Ruiz hammers it in at close range, and we just need to make sure there's no infringements. It's a slightly scrappy goal, but Seoul finding a breakthrough, and this was the moment that would always change the game as long as the goal stands, because Gwangju have no choice now. No more 0-0 to protect. Seoul have got a fantastic scoring record against Gwangju in their last 3 games. He's definitely offered a different dimension for Seoul. Nice off the outside of the boot, the cross then. And Song Min-kyu is looking to receive it. Goes to one with a ball whipped in. Park Soo-il. Oh, Babbage. That's a decent volley, actually. You know, I said earlier that they need to test this young keeper. Second appearance of the season. Kept a clean sheet in the first, not tonight, obviously. And if you're Seoul and you're struggling to and it's Ruiz who couldn't quite head it, and then Johnson Won has hammered that. It would have been a painful surprise for Kwon Sung-yoon sitting on the floor if he'd been hit with that. Drifted ball, finds Kwon Sung-yoon rather, and he just couldn't pick out Fields, and he's got it back. They've got to move with speed, Gwangju. Real purpose and precision, just not landing for An Hyuk-ju, but danger signs. Babbage and Song Min-kyu, really influential substitute additions to this second half, and it's Song Min-kyu's ball in. could have threatened the goal had it been on target, but almost turned into a very lethal cross. Fridjonsson with a through ball. ENG, fresh from the bench, drags it straight at the keeper. Just couldn't hit it cleanly, and it's a lot to ask. It's a slender lead. Can be cut down to size. This would have been a more obvious chance to do that. Downside. Here is Song Min-gyu. Oh, it's into the side netting. Good effort. Maybe can pass it to Ruiz from there, but he's got the confidence to take it on himself. Yalsuya headed by Babic into Song Min-gyu. And Choyo's ball back across. Chejun saw the ball falling. It was never going to fall long enough for him. Hanisu. Suddenly, Moonman saw in the box, and the crowd's hopes audibly lifting. Still haven't had a chance for a review. I don't think it's going to be a penalty, by the way. But here's Song Min-gyu on the other end. Song Min-gyu stops. Still Song Min-gyu. That'll be a corner, or not. It's signalled as a goal kick. I'm sure that's taken a touch on the way out. There won't be a review for the corner. Either it is or isn't, but we are going to have a listen to what happened up the other end. Have another look at this. Got to find a cross from somewhere. It's floated in the direction of Fridjonsson. Can't pick him out. Moonman has it. And now Song Min-gyu clears it away. The full-time whistle blows. And FC Seoul had to show a bit of character in the end. 1-0, not an overwhelming scoreline by any means. A good turnaround for Gwangju from 5-0 down to Seoul last time they met, but still a massive climb ahead of them to get off the bottom of the table. For Seoul,